creating new karma. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, you have to bear everything, forbear like a tree. And you have to be very humble when you pray to God. We should not be proud. I have prayed to God so many times a day. I am doing japa. No pride, but humility. Trinadepi sunichena tarorepi sagishtuna amanina manadena kirtaniya sadaharihi. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, sadaharihi kirtaniya. At all times we have to chant the names and glories of Hari, Lord. How? Three things. Trinadepi sunichena. Trina means blade of grass. Is always mentioned as an example of humility. Not asserting, I am great, but going down like this. Humbler than a blade of grass. Trinadepi sunichena. Tarorepi sagishtuna. Taro means a tree. A tree is always quoted as a symbol of forbearance. Saishnuta. Titiksha. Whatever you do to a tree, it will not retaliate. If you got one branch of a tree, through other branches it will give you shade and fruits and whatever product it gives. Even if you cut the whole tree, it will give you its body as a timber for us to do construction work. Forbearance without complaining. Kapratekara purvakam. Trinadepi sunichena tarorepi saishnuna amanina manadena. Mana means respect. Amanina means not claiming respect for oneself. Look at me, I am such a great person, everybody praise me. No. Manadena, we have to give respect to everybody. Not claiming honor for myself, not claiming respect for myself, but giving respect and honor to everybody else. Humility. Sadaharihi kirtaniya. That is how we have to pray to God to get pure devotion. Then, in pure devotion, as opposed to ordinary bhakti, there is no seeking. In ordinary bhakti, we seek God. Please God, help me this, give me visa, give me promotion in the job, give me some more money, give me a child. Some families don't have children, they want to have a child, they pray to God to give us child. There is nothing wrong in it, but there is prayer associated with the desire associated with the prayer, seeking something. But in pure devotion, in Shuddha Bhakti, there is no seeking. Whether there is something is there or not, God, whatever He gives, I accept it, I am not going to ask for anything. Even if problem is there, I am not going to ask to remove the problem. He knows I have problem, do I have to remind Him? He knows everything before I know. If I have need for something, does He not know? He knows. I accept what He gives. Total Sharanagati to His will. So no seeking. Without any seeking anything from God, we should pray to God with total unselfishness. Na tadam, na janam, na sundarim kavitam ma jagadisha kamaye mama janmani janmanishware bhavatad bhakti rahitati tvayi. O Jagadisha, Lord of the universe. Na dhanam kamaye. Dhana means wealth. I am not asking God for wealth. If I need money, I will find some job and whatever money I will get, with that I will be content. Much or less or more, I am not going to complain. Some money required for me paying the bills is enough. I don't want to be complete. Na dhanam kamaye, na janam kamaye. Jana means followers, disciples, people, fans, fan club. Na sundarim kamaye. I am not seeking a beautiful spouse. But I want one thing from you. You can always ask God for devotion. We should not ask God for money or wealth or fame. We should ask God for what? Devotion. Only thing we can ask God is devotion. Everything else is not worthwhile asking from God. You go to the highest authority, what do you ask? Don't ask for 5 pennies. Ask for devotion, which is the highest price He can give you. He can give you mukti, but devotion He will hesitate. Devotion is higher than mukti. So ask for devotion. Mama janmani janmani ishvare, tvayi ishvare, in you, O Lord, Jagadisha. Mama Janmani Janmani, in all my births, in this birth and in a future birth I may have to take, in all my births, ahetuki bhakti bhavatat. May I have only pure devotion to their lotus feet. That we can ask. We should ask for devotion. In this way, we should pray to God. Sadaharihi kirtaniya. Always we have to pray to God. Not intermittently, not sporadically, but constantly. Our prayer must be so continuous, so incessant, that even if you forget God for a short period of time, it should appear like as if you have forgotten God for a long period of time. Supposing your child, now college opening time is coming, end of this month, children are going to college. Until they finish high school, they are with you, 18, 19 years of their life. But the first time they are leaving the home and going to a faraway place, like Stanford and MIT or some other faraway place they are going. Now you miss the child very much. End of August, beginning of September, they leave home for the first time, and then you feel emptiness in their room. You go and you feel tears will come to your eyes. And only about 6 weeks later, Thanksgiving, they are back for the first time. Then you feel so happy. My child has come back. You embrace the child. And you feel, oh, I missed you so much. It's been so long since I saw you. Only 6 weeks have passed, but it looks like long time has passed because you missed the child so much. In Hindi, there is a very nice expression. If you see some close friend of yours after a short time, you miss him so much. And you say, "Muddat ke baad tere darshan ho rahe hain." They say, after a long muddat means a long time, I am seeing you. Only 3 months have passed, but it looks like as if a year has passed since a long, because your love for the child is so deep. You miss very much. In the same way, if we don't pray to God for half a day, morning, evening, afternoon, evening, night, we have to pray. Supposing I missed in prayer, the next time when I sit down for prayer, I should feel so bad. Oh Lord, how sinful of me, how foolish of me to have forgotten me for such a long time. We should feel the separation as if long time has passed since I prayed to God last time. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Yogayitam nimeshena chakshusha pramashaitam shunyaidam jagat sarvam Govinda virahena me. Govinda viraha means, viraha means separation from Govinda, our beloved Lord. Nimeshena yogayitam. Nimesha means the twinkling of an eye. Even if I remember God for the twinkling of an eye for a short time, I should feel as if I have not remembered Him in a long time. Yogayitam nimeshana. One second appears like 1 year. After how much lapse of time I am remembering you, how foolish of me to not have thought of you for such a long time. That must be the intensity of yearning to pray to God, constantly remaining in contact with the Lord, constantly remain in contact with Him, not forgetting it. That is pure devotion. We have to practice that one. Incessant prayer, not sporadically, not when convenient, but all the time, in the midst of our daily duties. Yugayitam nimeshena. Second thing, chakshusha pravrishayitam. Vrishti means rain. Pravrisha means rain is monsoon season in India. Anyone in India, monsoon season rains pour very heavily. Heavy rains, torrential rains. Now, if a devotee forgets to remember God even for a short period of time, the tears of separation, pangs of separation must flow so copiously from the eyes as if monsoon has started. Chakshusha pravrishayitam. Tears of pangs of separation must be so copious from the eyes as if monsoon season has started in your eyes. Third thing, shunyayitam jagat sarvam. Whole world becomes empty. Shunyam means emptiness, void. Everything is there. Everything is meaningful because He is there. If he is not there, everything is intact. World is there, people are there, animals are there, property is there, money is there, furniture is there, car is there, everything is there. But if he is not there, everything becomes meaningless. It is losing somebody very dear to you. Everything else is there. Only that one person is missing. That creates void, emptiness in your life. Other things are there, don't matter. Everything assumes meaning, becomes meaningful only because of him. If he is not there, whole world is there, but nothing makes sense, nothing is meaningful, nothing is satisfying. If he is there, whether something else is there or not, everything is full. What makes our life meaningful, what makes everything meaningful in our life is his presence in our hearts. He should be present in our heart, then everything becomes meaningful. Shunyaitam jagat sarvam govinda virahena me. So that is the instruction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on how to practice pure devotion to God. In the Bhagavatam, Prahlada has given instructions. Prahlada was one of the greatest, probably the greatest devotee of all time. Hanuman, Prahlada, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they are all Narada Maharshi, all great devotees, each greater than the other. They are our teachers of Bhakti. They are Bhakti Acharyas, Bhakti Acharyas. So, Prahlada has given 9 steps, Navavidha Bhakti and Navadha Bhakti has given. So he says, Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atmanivedanam. 9 steps, yes. All the 9, you can understand most of them without much difficulty, but to practice all of them is very difficult. But if you practice 1 or 2, which is easy for us to practice, then others will naturally follow. Start with 1 of the 9, whichever appeals to you, whichever appears possible, feasible under the circumstances of your life. Others will gradually follow by themselves. So, Prahlada's 9 steps. First is Sravanam. Hearing the names and glories of chanting oneself is good. But even if you hear Sravanam, Shvastotramidam yah punyam yah patet srunyadipi, like this, Saraswati comes. Yah patet, one who studies, chants, srunyadipi, even if you hear, you get the same phala. So if some chanting is going on, then we have to be there, hearing, listening to the chanting of the name and glories of God. Wherever Ramanama Sankirtan is held, Ramayana Katha is held, Hanuman will be present there. Because he enjoys listening to the chanting of Rama's names and glories. He himself chants, but if somebody else is chanting Rama's names and glories, listening to that other people chanting Rama's names and glories gives him greater joy. Sranam gives greater joy. You have to simply be there and keep your mind on what is being chanted. Any place when Rama Puja is done, Rama Nama Sankirtanam is done, Ram Nama is done, Hanuman will be present there by his own choice. At the end of Ramana's story, then one incident happens. Like Shravanam is very important. We are talking about Shravanam now. Ramachandra Swami asks Hanuman for a boon. Whatever vara you want, please ask, I shall grant. Rama is very pleased with Hanuman's service. Because of Hanuman only, Sita was discovered in Lanka, steps were taken to bring her back. Rama is beholden to Hanuman. So he says, Hanuman, whatever you want to ask, I will give you. Blank check was given by Sri Ramachandra Swami to Hanuman. You could have asked for anything. You could ask for mukti, whatever. But he says, I don't want mukti. Hanuman says, first of all, he says, I don't want mukti. Most people, if you ask any ordinary person, what is your highest goal, he will say moksha. four purushartha, dharma, artha, kama, moksha. What is the highest goal of human life? If you ask any person, he will say moksha, highest goal. But a true bhakta does not even want moksha, he wants only bhakti. Bhakti is considered greater than moksha by bhaktas. So Hanuman says, I don't want moksha, mukti. Bhavabandachide tasyai sprahayami nanuktaye bhavan prabhuraham dasa iti yatra vilupyate. O Lord, Sri Ramachandra Swami, I don't want mukti. What kind of mukti? Bhavabandachide tasyai sprahayami nanuktaye. No sprahayami, I have no desire for mukti, which cuts asunder the bondages of worldly existence. Bhagavan. Total freedom. Mukti. Why don't want Nasprahayami Muktaye? I don't want Mukti. Why? He gives a reason why Hanuman does not want Mukti. Because if Mukti